It might be a little more complicated than that, but certainly when we look at their relationship chart, and here's a composite of it. I should repeat again, BaanTu, it is the second generation of the human design system. If you go to BaanTu.com, you will see, and sign up for a trial, free trial, you will see here you do have an option of looking at the body graph through BT, the new way of doing things, or human design. Now, we just have it on the channels and gates, so not much is going to change here. And of course, the transit button is right there. So it gives you a transit and a composite. So let's take a look here at the relationship. And you can see they are just totally defined, lit up here. Let's look here. You have an option on BaanTu to choose the easy or graph mode. The graph is definitely for human design nerds who know what all of this means. For the layperson, if you click on graph, you will see easy. And what you immediately see here is that this is no joke. So when we say Harry's whipped, he's doing whatever Meghan wants. Yes, but it is mutual here. It is not only a 5-star relationship together, but individually, it is a 5-star relationship. And I have to see, I don't see this much. I've looked at dozens and dozens of relationship charts. I have never seen a chart like this, that you have 5-star overall, which is pretty rare to see, and that on an individual level, it is 5-star for Meghan. It is amazing for Meghan, and it's 5-star for Prince Harry. So I don't know if you can simply say he's doing everything she wants at this point. She's also very attuned to him, and she gets a great deal out of this relationship for now. I also haven't seen these LED lights so lit up in any couple in my life, and we will talk about this a little bit more. I have never seen this. Now, if I click here, it will tell you what this means, how much this person has from what the other finds attractive or annoying. So if it's all green, it's very attractive. If it's red, it's slightly annoying. So you have to look at this, and this is where it does get a little complicated. You have to look Prince Harry to Meghan, Meghan to Harry. So if I click here, this is how much she finds attractive in Harry and how much she finds annoying, these two little red lights. So she finds him a little bit more annoying, I would say that. He doesn't find anything about her annoying. So while he's going through a complete crisis, and no doubt a lot of soul searching went into this decision, he does not find her annoying for this. There's none of that. Again, I have never seen a couple like this. I've never seen where one side, and again, this is all, now I have to go here. This is how much Harry finds attractive in Meghan. And this looks at both her mind and her body, the physicality of her. And he finds it all very attractive. And you can see this here in the gauge below. Again, read it. This is Prince Harry, how much he finds Meghan attractive. This is a Meghan's attractiveness to Harry. And it's almost off the gauge. Their overall compatibility meter here is above average, but in terms of attractiveness, it's at the highest on this gauge can go. What's meant by attractive is not the physical looks of a person. It's how much that person really looks to the other in terms of getting things done in life, or qualities they would like to work with or use or apply or just simply find attractive. It's not the physicality. This doesn't look at, when I say the body here, it's not looking at the physicality. It's more the 3D impression on how that person moves and operates in the world rather than the look of the person. But of course, her looks, let's face it, don't hurt, I am sure. Now, if again, we go here, of course the gauge is going to reflect Harry's not, she finds him attractive, very much. It's a good amount of attractiveness there, but simply it's not the same. So there is, it's not totally equal on that level. And consequently, she finds him a little bit more annoying than he finds her. On the scale of things, this is not a high level of annoyance. I mean, anything 3 or above, you start to really notice that in a partner. That it's no, it's not hugely annoying for her. But you can see it's a little skewed. And again, it's the annoyance, what she finds annoying, it comes on Harry's mind side or personality side in human design. So this would be personality. Mind, we call it. Personality in human design, mind in BaanTu. This is design, human design, or what we call the body. Okay. So it's attractive on that level, but on the mind, how he expresses himself, and well, again, we'll look at that a little bit. She finds some of that annoying. If we keep going down the dominance, she dominates in a channel in the mind. And so Meghan dominates. So it is fair to say he probably would not be doing this. I mean, this is kind of common sense. He probably would not be divorcing his wider family if it weren't for her. And the fact that she is very dominant on that. And you can see this here again, the gauge shows that. In terms of additional motivation or energy that this couple gets from each other, so they have, each of them have their own chart. So if we just look at them singly, they have their motivation and energy. Harry has this on an individual level. You can see this in the graph. He's got this energy. He's got 35 to 36, and he's got the throat and solar plex, or feeling as we call it in BaanTu. You can see feeling, sacral or service, and then he has success. He's got this defined, not to mention the G center. Okay, so this is his energy or motivation, but brought together with Meghan and vice versa, he gets something else out of it too, and so does she. So they both get, this is what they get extra out of it. It's fairly high there. They get something out of it, and Harry, this is where he makes his contribution. He brings through his design on the body side, he brings additional energy or motivation to Meghan as well that she wouldn't have. And this is how it breaks down. So it's a total, but mentally, physically, creatively, leadership, key here as they want to carve out a brand. Success, not much in terms of feeling, and nothing for the collective. You can see 0, which you can see would be problematic for these two as they go before the UK public. There ain't the energy for that there. There's no additional motivation they have together. They might have that separately, but together as a unified force, not there. But for the community, for the tribe, it's there. And they certainly articulate this before they got married, certainly with Meghan, with, her social justice causes and, women's rights and racism and all this other stuff. She's very much, and she's made no secret she's friends with the Obamas, and she's made it no secret she's not a fan of Trump. I think she didn't attend Trump's state visit when he came. So she's very much about the community, about her tribe, whatever that is. That's what this coupleship is. This is where they get their extra energy together. So maybe perhaps it's not such a surprise that as a couple, doing things for the collective, they don't have energy for that. They don't have the energy for that. One important point to note here is that it can be a 5-star relationship. And I've seen this. I have seen people just simply in 5-star relationships that aren't in a relationship. That if you just put, sometimes they'll just experiment and be like, okay, if I'm with a celebrity X, and I've had that with some celebrities where we would have a 5-star relationship. Well, I don't know them and they don't know me. And probably never going to know them. And probably if I did meet